Hi, don't date or marry any of these women I'm going to mention. Don't do it. Don't date or marry any of these women. It will be a monumental mistake. It will be a tragic mistake for you to date or marry any of these women I'm going to mention. Number one, don't date or marry an unhappy woman. A woman who is not happy in herself, with herself, for herself, by herself. She's not a happy person. Don't date her and don't get married to her. She will ruin your life. Don't date or get married to an unhappy woman. Now, it is not your duty, neither is it your responsibility to make a woman happy. It isn't. She should make herself happy. And a woman who cannot make herself happy does not deserve a place in your life because she's going to bring you woes and problems and calamity. Number two, don't date a broke woman. Avoid a broke woman. A woman who depends on you for finances, for provision, to pay her bills, to support her financially. That woman, she's a calamity. Avoid her. She's a great liability. Avoid her. That woman is a financial vampire and parasite. A woman who depends on you, that you should solve her financial problems. A broke woman, avoid her. A broke woman does not need a relationship. A broke woman needs to make her life work. She needs to find a way to make money. That is what she needs to do. She doesn't need relationship. She doesn't need love. She doesn't need a man. Well, she thinks she needs a man to make money, but she can make money by herself. So avoid a broke woman. If you're going to have a relationship with a woman, be in a relationship with a woman who makes her own money, who is financially secure in herself. She doesn't need you for money, she only needs you for love. Number three, don't date or marry an angry woman. Getting married to an angry woman is a mistake. She will ruin your life. She will ruin your life. Some of you think, oh, she's just an angry woman. I can modify her character or change her behavior. You can't. A relationship is not a character modification or a behavioral modification project. It isn't. It is not your duty, nor is it your responsibility to modify the character or change the behavior of a woman. She's an adult. She should change her own character. She should fix herself and bring her fixed self into the relationship and bring you value. Number four, don't date or marry a single mother. It is a mistake. It is a tragic mistake, a monumental mistake of tragic proportions. Single mother, avoid them. A single mother, she's coming into your life with liabilities and with problems. She's not coming in any way to help you or to bless you or to assist you or to bring you value. No, that woman is going to give you problems. Five, don't date a wayward woman surrounded by many men. And that woman, when you bring it up that, why are you surrounded by many men? She will say you're insecure. You're insecure. No, you're not insecure. Confront that woman, that why is she surrounded by many men? And if she cannot give you a good reason, they're always liars. A woman surrounded by many men, she's a pathological liar. She will tell you some BS. Have nothing to do with that woman. Have nothing. Listen, don't ever fight men to leave a woman. Don't do it. She is the one giving access to those men to come into her lives. Women are gatekeepers. If she doesn't want those men in her life, they won't be in her life. She can't say such nonsense like, oh, men are always disturbing me. That's nonsense. If you block them, will they disturb you? But no, those men are in her life because she wants them to be there. So a woman surrounded by many men, a social butterfly, always jumping from man to man, that woman does not belong in your life. She has no place in your life. Avoid her. Number six, a woman who is always traveling. That's always like a social butterfly, but on a mega level. She's restless, always jumping from country to country. And in every country, she shares herself with them. Men, you know what I'm talking about. So she's always sharing herself with different men in different countries, jumping from country to country, restless woman, always traveling. She says she wants to be independent and free. That woman has no roots. She doesn't want to have a family. And you would be the big fool to say you want to have a relationship with her. She might tell you that she wants to change, but it's a lie. Next thing you know, in the middle of the relationship or marriage, she will say she wants to start traveling. And when you tell her, oh, no, we have responsibilities, we have a home, we have children, she will say, no, you're trying to curtail her, to restrict her, to enslave her, and all that nonsense because she's a restless human being. Avoid that kind of a woman. Number 7, don't date or marry a condescending, arrogant woman who thinks she's better than you or doing you a favor. She's a fool. Don't date or have anything to do with her. Number 8, don't date or marry a woman who gives you peace. If she gives you no peace now, she will not give you peace if you get married. Some of you are so stupid. You're dating a woman and she's not giving you peace, and you think that when you marry her, she will give you peace. Don't you have any sense? If you're dating her now and she's making your life hell, what makes you think that if you marry her, she will give you peace? Avoid a woman who has no peace within herself. If she has no peace within herself, how will she bring peace to the relationship as value? She can't bring peace to the relationship as value. People cannot give you what they don't have. A broke woman cannot bring the value of finances to the relationship. An unhappy woman cannot bring the value of happiness to the relationship. A woman who has no peace cannot bring the value of peace to the relationship. She can't do it. People cannot give you what they don't have. Avoid these women. Number 9, a woman who is dissatisfied with her life. When you met this woman, she was dissatisfied with her life. She's not happy with anything going on. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. A woman who is dissatisfied with her life. There's nothing she has in her life that makes her happy. She's dissatisfied. And she will bring that dissatisfaction into your own life to ruin you. She will bring the dissatisfaction. Some of you men, you have no sense. So you see a woman who is dissatisfied with her life, and somehow you will think, oh, I will help her become satisfied with it. How can you help an adult become satisfied with her life? If she's dissatisfied now, she will be dissatisfied forever. So it is not your duty, neither is it your responsibility to help her find satisfaction or fulfillment in her life. Leave her alone. Number 10, never have a relationship with a woman or marry a woman who takes you as an option. She takes you as an option. She doesn't prioritize you. She doesn't prioritize you. She would think about all the other things to do, then put you last. No. You have to learn to prioritize yourself. And a woman who doesn't prioritize you, well, she has to put her own self first, then you second. But you are priority. You are not the third or fourth or fifth thing on her list. No. She has to also prioritize. Let me tell you something. It is important that the woman will prioritizes herself. That tells you that she takes herself as very important. Then you come next in her life. Very important. But if you're number 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 in her life, that means you are just an option. You're not a priority in her life. Avoid that woman. Don't have a relationship with her. Don't marry her. Number 11, a woman who takes no instructions, corrections, or direction from you. She doesn't take instructions, correction, or direction from you. She thinks she knows better than you. She's smarter than you. Well, maybe that's true. Maybe she knows better than you, and maybe she's smarter than you. Okay, let's agree. She should go find someone else that she can have a relationship with, not you. If she refuses to take instructions, corrections, and directions from you, that woman does not belong in your life. She's an arrogant bastard. She has nothing to do in your life. Avoid that woman. Moving forward to have a relationship with that woman would be a monumental mistake, a disaster waiting to happen, a calamity waiting to happen in your life. Avoid that woman. Avoid her. Number 12, do not marry a woman out of pity. Out of pity that, we suffer together or some other nonsense. She's been with me when I was doing my struggles. If you feel you shouldn't marry her, don't marry her. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what people say, because this woman is going to stay with you for a long time, for the rest of your life, if possible. Don't marry her out of pity. Marry her out of principle, that she brings you value. If she does not bring you value, forget her. It doesn't matter how long you've been together. It doesn't matter how much she has suffered for you. It's of no consequence. Never marry a woman out of pity. And do not marry a woman who has no direction for her life. A woman who has no personal direction for her life. She has no dream, no personal direction for her life. She can't tell you where she's going, or where she wants to go, or what she wants to do with her life. That woman is a dangerous woman. You know, sometimes you're thinking, oh, this woman, you know, she's a free spirit and all that nonsense. No, she's not a free spirit. She's a dangerous person. She has no direction for her life. A woman who has no direction for her life will ruin you. She will totally destroy you. Have nothing to do with these women that I have mentioned. Find a woman who is at peace with herself, who is happy with herself, who has direction for her life. A woman who is humble, a woman who listens to you, a wise woman who brings you value, a woman who brings you great value, a woman who is at peace with herself, therefore she can bring peace as value to the relationship. A woman who is happy with her life, therefore she can bring happiness into the relationship as value. A woman who respects you, who gives you the respect that you deserve, that woman has a place in your life. Listen. A woman who disrespects you in any way, in any manner, has no place in your life. Avoid such women. Find a woman, a high value woman, and connect with that woman and bring each other value. And that's the woman you should date and get married to. Men, protect yourselves. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.